Okay, just a quick video update. I did go hunting this weekend and I did shoot a deer. Okay. I wasn't confident enough to use my bow, so I used the crossbow. And here's the crossbow bolt. Okay, you can see it got quite a bit of damage. Now, I'm going to try to illustrate where I hit the deer. Okay, so I'm going to use my pad here. Let's see. I looked it up online how the deer anatomy looks like. I don't know if this is going to be right. Let's see. Yeah, the first attempt is not good. All right, so let's see. I think I got the shoulder blade going the wrong way. Anyway, it was a good experience. I'm going to be practicing up with my bow skills. Anyway, okay, so this is the neck of the deer. This is not right here. The leg comes down. Anyway, there's the shoulder, scapula, whatever. And then there's a joint here, and then a joint there, and then it goes down to the leg from here somehow. All right, something like that. And then the rib cage. Okay, and this is the area where you got to hit, like right in between the shoulder and this bone here. Well, I hit the deer right here on this bone, probably closer to this joint. Okay, and it ricocheted. It entered right there, hit the top of the heart. Okay, on the other side, it came out higher, so it punctured the lung on the other side. So what it did was it hit the side of the deer and ricocheted and went up. So it hit the deer, bounced off that bone and ricocheted, and then must have hit the shoulder bone on the way out. It was a complete pass through. We paced it off. It was 25 yards. Okay, and it was a crossbow, so I cheated. Okay, so it was a buck 8-point, but it's a small one, probably about 3 years old. It ran 100 yards or 150 yards. It's hard to tell because it was getting dark when I shot it, and then the sun went down, and then we went out to go look for it because we waited for the other guys in the other blinds to do their thing, and no one shot anything. So when the sun went down, we all got together. We went looking for it. We found it, and yeah, I think it was 130 pounds, between 130 and 150 pounds, and in that range somewhere. So I'm keeping the antlers. I'm keeping the skull. I'm going to use it. I'm going to make a European mount, and then I've got the meat all in my freezer. I took as much of it as I could. I think I got 60 pounds, between 50 and 60 pounds, because I took some of the internal organs, the liver and the heart and stuff, the kidneys, plus as much of the meat as I could, including a lot of the meat off the front legs. Okay. All right, so that was good. It was a successful trip. I got a bunch of other stuff. I got some turkey wings from my friend who owns a taxidermy shop. I got some elk hide and a bunch of other good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to be going out several times to the ranch, and once I get more experience with the bow and target practice with the bow, I will shoot a deer with a bow and arrow. Okay, and then I'll film the process of butchering it. Now, I did a little bit of butchering with stone, and it seems like this was the best tool so far. It's just a biface, sort of, kind of, but with one sharp edge here on top, and something I could easily grip and then just slice with it. Okay, so this seems to be the easiest, most expedient tool for butchering it. Now, I butchered some of it when I got home with this. Out in the field, we used the regular setup, modern setup with the modern knives and the winch and everything. We raised the deer so we could use the knives at eye level and that sort of thing. All of that was modern. Like when I got some of the meat home, when I got some of the skeleton with the meat home, I started to butcher the meat off some of the neck and some of the leg, but mostly off the neck. And I was using this, and it worked okay. I was afraid it would snap off, so it's kind of thick. I made it kind of thick, and none of it snapped. It's just a rough, jagged end here, and it worked well. Okay. It didn't work perfectly because I couldn't slice very deep, so I had to keep pulling the meat, slice, pull, and slice, and it took a while to do what I was doing. I got the backstrap sinew, plus a couple of leg sinews and stuff. But that's just the first deer of the season. I'll get more. Okay. And I'll show you how I string it up and how I flesh it, and I'm going to make some rawhide and rawhide lace, some strips off the rawhide, and I'll try to make a bowstring off of the rawhide as well. Okay. I didn't do many videos over the week. I have an auction going on right now. It's going to end at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll announce the winners at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Like, I'm in Central Time, so it'll be 8 p.m. for me. Don't have many items. 5. That's half of what I normally post. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos this week coming up. Okay? Let's see. I got a lot of requests to do natural tool knapping, more than usual, so I guess I'll post a couple of those videos of natural tools. Natural tool, abo, or aboriginal type knapping. Let's see. I got a bunch of feathers. I had some feathers before. I like using pheasant wing feathers for my arrows, so I'll be using pheasant wing feathers for the arrows that I make for my bows. I showed you the 2 bows, right? I didn't show you the ends. The ends are slightly recurved. Just very slightly on both. It has some set to it. See that? I don't make them with reflex. I have made a couple bows that way, but I don't usually make them with reflex because it's it's easier to just follow the natural curve of the wood instead of trying to heat the reflex into it. Sometimes the natural wood will be reflexed, but I don't like using that type of wood. Not here in Midland, in Texas. It's so dry here that it will dry the wood too much and it'll snap. I've had a lot of bows snap on me out here. Okay, so this is slightly recurved at the tip. This is slightly. Now this has reverted back to a lot of its original shape, so the string is offset. It'll be like right there when I get it strung. Instead of being centered, it'll be like right there, which is okay. Yeah, that's okay. So I'll make arrows for both of those bows because they're slightly different. No two bows that are self bows are the same. I think I'll make 3 arrows for each. Okay. And then I'll make a knife that I can use for butchering that'll be hefty. I want a thick blade down near the handle. It'll be longer than this, but it'll be about 1/2 inch thick down near the handle. I'll make some kind of handle out of wood probably. And then I'll use flakes to compare and see the difference between the knife and the flakes. I'll shoot a smaller deer for the butchering. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I got some obsidian. Yeah, this is just an update, quick update. I'm back from the hunting trip. I'll be going out again. It's not that far from where I am, luckily. Okay, I think that's it. See you in the next video.